Food is one of the biggest cultural elements that creates bonds between people. Here on Culture Nepal, we would like to share Nepali food with our friends and learn about their cuisine. Welcome to International Cuisine again, and today we have Myra's sister Zayna. Zayna is actually an older sister and she has more experience and more to talk about Pakistani culture and food. So welcome, Zayna.
Hi, I'm Zayna. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And what are you cooking today?
Today I'm making chana masala, which is basically like chickpea masala, and it's like something that I eat a lot during Ramadan and also just like every day.
Yeah, chana masala is a very popular dish. It goes with rice, naan, and everything, right?
Yeah.
So okay, let's gonna switch. You're gonna be here cooking, and you're gonna tell me what.
So this is chana masala. We have it a lot during Ramadan when we open our fast, and also my mom makes it all the time just for like to eat with rice or eat with naan or anything.
Yeah.
We have a ton of like spices here, the chanas, which is like chickpeas. We have like turmeric, chili, cumin powder, ginger garlic powder, which is ginger garlic paste.
Oh, I thought it was ghee when I saw it first.
Oh yeah, we have that a lot. My
Yeah.
brother makes it in like our rotis. My brother eats it a lot in our rotis.
Yeah.
But this is ginger garlic paste, and it's in like most of our Pakistani dishes.
Yeah.
And then these are like fried onions.
Oh wow, that sounds really good. So this is actually, I use raw onions. I cut raw onions with the chana masala, but this is really nice way of making it easy and make it taste a little bit different, right?
Yeah, my mom usually does it with like pre-fried onions, but like a lot of times she does cut it too, because like these are just a little bit quicker.
Oh, nice.
So we start off with pouring a little bit of oil into the pan until the bottom is like fully coated with oil.
We have to turn the heat on first.
Bottom of the pan is like completely covered. Like that.
Yeah.
So then we start putting in, since you said this is a little bit fast, you might have to like go through each one, but these are the onions, so we just pour those in there and let them like simmer until they turn like a little bit more brown. Put at the bottom. We're first gonna like make the masala part of it, and then we can add in the chickpeas after.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. So while we're cooking, Zayna, tell us about your school experience. You were born also in Massachusetts?
So we were both born on the Virgin Island, the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
So I don't really remember much of it, but I've seen a ton of photos of us like living there. That was before my two youngest siblings were born. So it was just kind of like me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. And my grandparents used to live with us as well.
Oh, at that time?
Yeah, because
wonderful.
Yeah, in Pakistani culture, like family's a big part of our culture.
Yes.
So my grandparents have lived with me for like most of my life. And
I've
learned a lot from them.
I just don't want it to be boiled before.
So now we're gonna put in like the ginger garlic paste.
Okay. So yeah, no, that's a very good point you brought, because I am still having a hard time when somebody says, okay, who is in your family? And I consider in family my parents, mothers, and my grandparents from my mother's side, my grandparents from my father's side, my cousins, my uncles. Everybody is a family for me. Yeah. Here, no, it's like a mother, father, and a children.
And exactly, and that's something
I will never get that. Yeah,
I know.
So, that's a good point you brought, Zayna. I'm so happy with you. So it's the same thing like in Pakistan, right?
Yeah, Pakistan. It's like a big part of our culture.
Yeah.
My grandparents have lived with me a lot of my life.
Yeah.
So this is turmeric.
Okay.
This is cumin powder.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm taking over, but
no, it's okay. It's a pretty quick recipe. And then this is chili.
This looks such a beautiful color. I love the color. Now I just want to eat just this one.
I know. I always love when my mom makes it because it just smells amazing.
Yeah.
And then here is some salt.
Wow. I think this itself is like a pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And then?
So then now we're just gonna kind of let this like simmer, and it needs to kind of like become a paste. So you're gonna wait till it kind of like melds together, sort of.
Oh, so you have to make it a paste.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I see. All right, so I'm just gonna turn it like just a smaller amount so that it won't burn, but it will just cook and become a paste.
Yeah.
So it will become paste without adding water in it?
We're gonna add water at the end. I moved to Massachusetts, and my grandparents were with me like most of my life. They just recently went back to Pakistan, and they're getting pretty old, so it's kind of hard for them to come back and travel like so far away. But it's been really nice to have them here. My grandparents, they speak Urdu and they have trouble speaking English, and I speak English and I have trouble speaking Urdu. So it's a really interesting relationship where we like kind of learn from each other. in Pakistan, family is like a big part of our like culture. Yes. Every single time I go, it's like all my cousins, all my like aunts, all my uncles, all my grandparents. It's just such like an amazing like welcoming community every single time I go, and I love it. Yes. Because like everyone there is like relates to me with religion, with culture, with like overall identity, and it's just really nice to have them all there.
And you have so much to offer about American culture and American lifestyle, how you juggle with them, that kind of thing. That's very, very educational for them, right?
Yeah, it is. I learn from them and they learn from me. It's just a really fun experience.
Do they speak English?
They do. All of my cousins speak English. My grandparents have trouble with it, but they mostly like they understand a lot of it, and it's just really nice to like. It's kind of difficult to communicate, but it's also so interesting.
So we're adding
some yogurt.
Okay.
And this will help it like become a paste.
Yes. Look at that. Look at the color, look at, oh my God, the richness. Wow. So can you use, instead of chickpea, any other vegetables for this? This is like a base, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. My mom has used like potatoes. She's put like chicken in there. So I feel like if you just have this base, it's like a really simple base with like a few spices, the ginger garlic paste. You can put like a lot of things in there and it all tastes really, really good.
Exactly.
Cook for a little bit, become like more like paste-like, and then we can add in the chickpeas and just like almost
That's
done.
Nice. Yeah. So when is the last time you went to Pakistan?
So we actually went to Pakistan recently. We went in March or April. It was really, really fun. We couldn't go for that long because it was during my spring break. So it was only for like 2 weeks. But we really, really want to go all of next summer because Pakistan, because we haven't been to Pakistan in a while. Besides our March and April trip, we hadn't been to Pakistan in 7 years. So it was like it was just such a fun experience, and like I didn't realize how much I missed everyone until I went there.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so now we're gonna add the chickpeas.
Yeah. So you also fast in Ramadan, right?
Yeah, I do. Fasting is sometimes hard because I go to a school in Weston, so everyone there's not that big of a Muslim community over there.
In Weston?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So in my school, there's not that many Muslim people there, so it's kind of hard to connect with them, and during Ramadan, it's kind of just me fasting. But all my friends are super understanding, super nice about it, and I have not come across like anyone who's been mean to me.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. When I just moved in America, I had a hard time finding a vegetarian dish and everything, but I think as I live longer here, I see the difference. People are more aware of it, and now you can have lots of vegetarian dishes. People are aware of the cultural differences. So I think it's kind of, I've seen the changes.
Yeah, definitely.
So you are also bringing that educational aspects of Pakistani culture and heritage. Yeah. So that's good. Kudos to you. Yeah,
Thank you. I just like love being a part of both cultures because I love so many things about like American culture, and I love so many things about Pakistani culture, and I feel like for anyone who has like an immigrant parents or anyone in the family who's of a different culture, it's like I find it really important just to meet in the middle and try to find the best of both worlds.
Yeah. So
now we can just like add a little bit of water.
Okay.
We're just gonna need like just a tiny bit, maybe like enough to fill one of these.
Okay.
Just kind of like make it a little bit more.
I mean, if we don't add water, it's still going to taste good, I guess.
It's still going to taste good. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of like consistency.
Can I take a little bit without the water?
Yeah.
I want to see how different it will taste between this one and that one. I'm going to try
I feel like it's just consistency that will change for a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't really need much. So now we like can serve this with rice. We can serve it with naan.
This is done?
Yeah. Pretty much.
God. Wow. This is almost like 10 minutes walk.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
It can just like, we can leave it to like simmer for a little bit just to make sure everything's like really cooked through. But it's basically done.
All right, and then we have a naan and rice to serve with. I eat a lot with the fried dough, you know.
Ooh, yeah.
The chole bhature, that's what they call it in India.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love how like both of our cultures kind of like overlap, like Indian, Nepali, Pakistani culture. It's really, really cool.
Yeah. Zayna, I just want to also learn more about what is most interesting and fascinating aspects of being a Pakistani in your life.
I guess it's kind of like I think of myself as like an international citizen because I'm a citizen in America. I'm also a citizen in Pakistan.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's really amazing that I get to learn a lot about like the East culture and a lot about the West culture.
Yeah.
And I guess it's my favorite part about it. My favorite part about it is just being able to be so immersed in two different cultures that are really not similar at all.
It's a world.
Yeah. It's just so nice to be like completely immersed in two different cultures that are not similar at all, and to like find a middle path, get some things from there, get some things from there, and kind of like build it into like my own identity.
The thing I always think that new generation have so much understanding of different parts of the world that we don't have to fight to resolve a problem. Last time you helped this immigrant family.
Oh, right.
Remember, can you talk a little bit about that? That was really fabulous. You were so helpful. I was so proud of you. While we wait to serve, let me hear more about that experience and how it enriched you, what you learned.
Yeah. That experience was really, really interesting. I would definitely do it again just because I learned so much from it. And I was babysitting for for like an immigrant family. Both parents weren't able to be there, so I worked with someone from AB Resource Center to help babysit those kids, and it was just such an eye-opening experience because you never realize how much you have until you see what other people have who have like less than you. And that's why I also fast as well. That's one of the main reasons of why I fast during Ramadan, because when you like get rid of the things that you have, like food and water and like all the time, which if I was thirsty I could just go to the fridge and get water, but for a lot of people that's not the case. So it was just, I learned that like I need to be more grateful for everything that I have. I am very, very grateful for every single thing that I have, and babysitting those kids, fasting, just working and volunteering just teaches me like so many skills, like how to be grateful, how to be mindful, how to be selfless, and like help other people whenever you can.
And then coming from Nepali culture, as a kid, we always were helping parents of the kids. You know, we always, and we don't even ask. There's not even question to ask. We just go and play with. And I did not realize how much we helped without even realizing we're helping. You know? It was very communal, mutual, beneficial thing. So that culture you brought in, I think the parents were like kind of, you know, like they needed that time, and their arrangement didn't work out, and we just jump in and then,
Pakistani culture, and I know in like Nepali culture as well, like family's a big part, and even family and friends, like a lot of friends like help each other out whenever they can. It's not, you don't have any grudges, everyone is just like, friends are like family in our culture, so I feel like that's something that I tried to reflect into that experience.
Without much calculation, based upon humanity
and
kindness,
who I'm babysitting
giving,
or anything, just going right in.
When somebody is in need. What is your plan for the future? Which grade are you in right now?
I'm going into 10th grade.
10th grade. Okay, wow. All right. So.
I love volunteering, and I feel like AB has really helped me with that as well. I'm starting a Muslim affinity group at my school as well. We're gonna like partner with a bunch of like the other affinity groups, because I love to like, I just don't want any problems. I feel like we should all just be like friends and welcoming, and I feel like that's something that I really want to reflect at my school as well, where there's not that many Muslim people or South Asian people. I definitely want to like move forward and try to like break barriers between people and try to like meld all these different cultures together, because that's what I've been trying to do with my identity.
Perfect. So with that note, are we ready to eat now?
Yeah, I think we are.
Let us prepare the naan and the rice. This is like a quick American fast way of doing it, right? I buy this organic jasmine rice from Trader Joe's, and I find it so helpful. So, you know, I like rice, and it takes probably about 20 minutes if I cook from scratch, but this one, 3 minutes.
Wow.
It tastes great.
That's really cool.
I'm going to put this in a microwave for 3 minutes, and it will be just good to eat with that.
Okay,
chana masala. Perfect. Then I think you brought this naan with you.
Yeah.
And another really good item that goes with chana masala is a naan. Right?
Yeah, all the time. That's what I eat most of the time. You can also eat with like roti. So there's just a lot of like different types of breads that you can try.
Yes. Anything else you want to share with us today?
I feel like the main thing, if like you come from like an immigrant household, if there's like another like culture in your household, I feel like the best thing you can do is just like try your best to stick with that culture and also stick with the American culture, because it's just so amazing to be like an international citizen, to be like part of so many different cultures, and it's really important just to like stay connected to your identity.
So don't be afraid to learn about your own cultural heritage and your language. One thing, don't be afraid to do that. Don't get intimidated, right?
Don't get intimidated. Just like jump right in. It's always fun to like learn new things about where your parents came from, where you're from, and like your own identity.
And people here, they're very generous and kind. They just need to know, and then without us, being that
Exactly.
person to share,
Yeah.
they would not know.
Exactly.
I
Without
think-
us, we like
yeah.
came from that culture, so
Yeah,
it's our
so
job
it's
to
our
like inform them.
Yeah, it's our privilege, right?
Yeah, yeah.
To be able to share that. So thank you for
Yeah,
that.
thank
that
you.
awesome thought. Yeah, I like it. So I think the rice is ready. Basically, I just warm it in 3 minutes. Can you imagine?
That's really cool.
It's so cool. It's so easy, and I eat rice for breakfast too sometimes. It comes out so perfect. So, Gina, oh my God, looks so good. So,
excited.
are we ready to try it? I
Yeah,
can't
we
wait. I'm getting hungry now.
Same.
Okay, so how do you serve?
So I usually serve it with like naan or rice. My sister loves it with rice. I love it with naan or roti.
Okay.
So basically, we just like can like tear off a piece.
Okay.
Or you can also have it with
Can I
like rice.
just-
Yeah.
And I have my special chana masala, like 2 styles. So I
Yeah,
just wanna
yeah.
try it before you pour the water, without the water.
Yeah, this
right?
one was without the water.
Without
that
the
was with a
water.
little bit.
Do you want to try a little bit of
Sure,
this too?
sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give a little bit, share a little bit of with this. Nobody else can get it. That's the part of being advantage of being a cook, right? Okay, so and would you like some rice or?
Sure, I don't mind. We
Yeah.
can like put
This
a
is a
little bit of
really
each.
good rice. You probably will like this one better because you know how I made it.
Yeah.
There is a magic trick. Want some?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna get some here. You cook and I serve. What
Yeah.
a teamwork.
Yeah, I sometimes eat like with naan, rice, and chickpeas all at the same time. So it's kind
Yes.
of like you can just like mix and
Make a-
match.
yeah, make like a sand wrap.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Yeah, so and then some chickpeas
Yeah.
for you. This is with the water.
With the water, yeah.
Yeah. I think when you cook a little bit after the water, it will be more softer. And
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
this will be more, little bit less softer.
Yeah, I feel like there's like less of like the masala
Yeah.
part of it.
And then the naan.
Yeah, so you can like grab like some pieces of it,
Yeah.
and just like break it off.
Do you want this part?
Sure, we can like
Split
Yeah, we
this.
can split.
Okay.
There
All
we
right.
go.
All right. So thank you so much for this amazing chana masala with
so
naan and
excited.
rice. So ready to eat?
Yeah.
Bon appetit, and thank you for everybody for watching, and I hope you'll enjoy this food at your home. Now you know how to make it.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you
All
for
right,
having
bye.
me. Bye.